The Spanish Inquisition. Throughout history, there have been many inquisitions, especially during the period 1478 to 1834. The Spanish Inquisition, noted as one of the most horrible and barbaric, victimized and punished people who were suspected of following the Jewish faith. The Spanish Inquisition was established by Pope Gregory VI in 1478. King Ferdinand II, Queen Isabella and Pope Sixtus IV authorised the Spanish Inquisition to take place. Before the 15th century, Spain had undergone many wars, and it was the only multicultural and multi-religious country in the Western Europe. The Catholic monarchs, Ferdinand and Isabella, believed that to unite Spain politically and religiously, the people should all be the same faith. Those in power, many of whom were converts to Catholicism, hated the Jewish people and began restricting their rights and persecuted them. Many feared for their lives, so they also converted to Catholicism. The Spanish Inquisition was approved by Pope Sixtus IV, but because it was consistent in the royal court, it meant that the Catholic monarchs were in control of the proceedings, many of which were secretly held. The Pope tried to stop the ever-increasing executions and tortures happening, but it was unsuccessful. Spain's court made rulings on who would be questioned and when people would be tortured, and which horrible devices would be used to obtain their confession. The Spanish Inquisition involved many interrogations against those of non-Catholic faith. Prisoners were tortured using evil devices until they confessed and denounced their faith. Some of the torture devices were named the Judas cradle, the Brazilian bull, the rack, the water torture, the chair of torture, the pear of anguish, the rat torture, the head crusher, the sword torture, the Iron Maiden, the Spanish tickler, the wheel torture. Facts. At the end of the 15th century, 300,000 had converted to Catholicism. 2,000 deaths in the first 50 years of establishment. More than 5,000 were killed in total over the 300-year span. 49,000 cases of Inquisition were recorded from 1540 to 1700. Finally, the Inquisitions ended in 1834. Thanks for watching.